I will never have to go out to buy food again. Here we go. Welcome to another episode of SSCD, where we build and design cabins, leave them behind or give them away to someone else so they don't have to do it themselves. In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys how to use your greenhouse to grow some things so that you can always have food or something to eat. And before we forget, please remember to do that YouTube thing, like, share and subscribe and press the notification bell. Don't want to miss the next episode. So let's get to the video. I'm going to prepare these bins. You can also get yourself some greenhouses as well. But we went with these planters. So I need to get some fertilization. Oh, we have it already. I think these are fertilized already. Yes, they are. So all we have to do is we have to plant the seeds. I want to go get some seeds at the bottom. I think I have some tomato seeds or something here at the bottom. Let me just check. Got some peppers and zucchini. So I also want to plant that. Let's put some zucchini here as well. Zucchini. And this side. Now we can keep those. I'm gonna pick up these papers. Alright, so there we have zucchini. And over there. When you have these bins and you put them out for the first time, you don't have to do anything to them. You just plant your seeds. But after that you have to fertilize the ground. And you also have to give them water as well. So now we can do... We have some peppers already. Let's do some tomatoes now. Okay, so now we're gonna let this grow. And once this is done growing, I'm gonna harvest them. I'm gonna show you guys where we can sell it or eat it. If you want to sell it, you can sell it. If you want to eat it or keep it, you can do that. And then after that, I'm also gonna show you guys where to buy these bins. And I'm gonna show you guys how to re-fertilize them and how to give it water, so that you can plant your next seeds. So now we just have to wait. Here you can see they're busy with growing. This is part of the process. Going through, I think they use about 4 stages they're going through. So this is stage 1, stage 2. That's stage 1, 2, and we'll continue. Yeah, our tomatoes also coming up. And these are, I think these are pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins are coming up nicely. Just looking good, looking fresh. So you don't want to pull them out. If you pull it out, that's before they're ready to be harvested. You just want to pick them when I say gather tomatoes or gather peppers or gather pumpkins. When it says gather, then you know it's ready. See, gather, and here it will say pull out. If it says pull out, it's not ready. I will say gather. So after you pick them, they will be on the floor. And then all you have to do is you just pick them up. You will also have these plant material that you can use for fertilization again. I'm going to show that to you. But first I'm going to fertilize all of these bins again with the normal fertilizer like this one, because you get more fruit out of that. You can use the plant material, but I noticed that you get more fruit or more plant or more veggies once you use the fertilization. Now you just pick them all up. Okay, so that's all of them. So like I say, you can pick them up and use them, store them away, put them in a storage unit or something like that, and you can use it, eat it, or you can go sell it off. Just remember, they don't last forever. They do go rotten after a while. So what I will do is I will keep a couple of them and the rest I will sell off, use that money to buy me ammo or gear or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's it. So when I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna show you guys how to water these boxes again, how to fertilize them, and then we're gonna replant again. And then after I harvest those items, I'm gonna show you guys how to use the plant matter, these ones, to refertilize your boxes. But for now, let's go and sell these items off. Okay, so we're back here at the safe zone, at the trader. So where you will come sell your products is at the pan or at your section or the trader where you buy all your food and medicine. So if you open up, we'll see under fruit and vegetables, there's all your items. So we can sell them all off if you don't want them. If you want to, you can sell a few and then use it to buy ammo or any other equipment that you maybe need that is not of high value. Alright, so if you want to buy your fertilization, you can come here to your building trader and you go over to gardening. Here you can buy your seeds as well and a well kit, and here you can buy your fertilization. We already have this garden limes, so we don't need to buy it, so that's fine. I just need to get myself a shovel. There we go. Gonna double check and see if I have it. I don't. Why don't I have it? Oh, there you go. I do have a shovel. Okay, so we made about 5,800. So almost 6,000 in those veggies. So you can come sell them here. And you can buy your fertilization, buy the building stuff. So let me just put my money away and we go back to the base. Then I can show you guys what the process is after you harvest all your items. Okay, before I go back upstairs to show you guys the bins upstairs, how we're going to prep them again. You don't have to plant inside your base or inside your cabin. The reason why I have that section there is if you don't want to leave your cabin or your base, you can still plant inside of them. If you have greenhouses in your base, why we have them inside is when you start growing cannabis, then at least it's secure. But what you also can do is you can take a shovel and you can make yourself a gardening section outside. So I'm gonna do it, say over here. So you don't only have to do it with a shovel, you can do it with any item that can dig. And then you have a section where you can plant seeds as well. You also have to put fertilization in here, so let me show you guys that. So you take your fertilizer and you fertilize them. Okay, so after you fertilize it, I normally don't do the middle one, I just do the ones on the sides. Because sometimes you can stand in the middle to harvest, but yeah, I just do the ones on the sides, I leave that one in the middle. So after you do that, you need to give it water. So I'm just going to take my canteen. So after you gave your garden water and fertilize, or a lime or whatever you want to call it, this is actually garden lime. You can take your seeds and you can plant. And there you go. You'll see the small sticks coming out of the ground. That is indicated to show that it is ready to grow. Sometimes you have to top them up with lime or water if they don't take. Just double check. Yeah, you see it needed more water, so we just added water. There you go. Now you can wait. So now let's just collect these pumpkins before we lose them. Okay, so what you can do is you take this plant material and it will show you there. If you put it in your hand, it will show fertilize. So you can use that to fertilize your ground again. Like I mentioned, if you fertilize using this plant matter or material, you don't get that much fruit or veggies like what you do when you use garden lime. But a garden lime is quite expensive, so if you don't have a choice, you can use this plant material. Right, so there you have it. Now you're ready to plant again. Now just put seeds in there again and give them water, and then you're ready to grow the next fruit. Now let's just pick up our pumpkins. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys now the process if you want to replant in those bins. But first, I have one of these water barrels over here. So I'm just gonna fill my canteen with it first. But the easiest and fastest way to do this is with a jerry can. So let's water each of them. I'm just going to do that quickly. You will see if all the pots are full, you will see the water, the color of the bin also changes. Turns darker. Now with all the planter boxes having water in them, we can add the garden lime. Alright, so now with all the bins full of water and full of lime, you can replant your seeds. Okay, after the lime, water and seeds, now we just wait for it to grow again. Alright, so everything seems like it's ready to go, except the tomatoes, they still need to go. So let's harvest again. Got some zucchini, peppers, or peppers. Alright, so that is everything inside, yeah. So this is my growing area, or my planter bins inside the cabin, or the base. So I just want to show you guys how the process now looks outside, where we use the plant material instead of lime. Because inside we use lime, water and the planter base or planter boxes. So outside we have this garden here where we placed the plant material and the water. So now you can take the seeds. Just have to place them in there. So let's see if our water is still going, still fine. Give them some water. So over here we dig up our garden with a shovel. Give it some plant material and some water. And then we planted our seeds. Alright, so we use the plant material, this one over here, that we harvest after we pick all our veggies, and we use that for fertilize on this garden, and then we add water and our seeds, and now we just wait for it to grow. And that is if you have a garden outside.
Way back before we blew it all.
Alright, it looks like all of them are ready to be harvested. Just keep in mind when you guys are using plant material, they do grow slower than using garden lime. So your garden lime make your plant grow faster and gives you more fruit as well. But it can be quite expensive, so if you can pick up lime in sheds outside or garden, in the garden, greenhouses, or wherever you're gonna loot, then it's fine, you can use it, or you can buy it if you have the cash. Otherwise, just use your plant material that's for free, so let's harvest. Okay, so I showed you guys now how to plant inside, how to harvest inside, and I showed you guys how to plant outside using garden plant material. And I show you guys how to use garden lime inside as well. Okay, now that I show you guys how to grow food inside and outside, I have one upgrade that I need to do. Or one upgrade I want to do. So first, I want to take down this wall. Then I want to add a floor kit. And I want to put back this half wall kits. How we can assemble everything. There you go. And the reason was to build this section, this extra piece of floor, was so that I can put the gazebo up. There you go. Now we have a nice gazebo. The reason why I put that half wall around is so that you can still start a fire here without worrying about the wind. Combined the short and the dark bark. Create a fireplace. That fireplace, I want to place there. And you can cook in here as well, you can smoke in here, you can add a pot, everything. Because it's like a cooking place, it's the same as having a oven. You see? There's no grill there, but you can grill on it. So there you have it. That's what we done today. We built this gazebo, we extended that floor, and I showed you guys how to grow veggies inside and outside. So from me and the Wolfpack, I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you all again in the next one. Bye, cheers, peace out.